This week we see a new feature added to the Strava mobile app, that new feature being activity cropping. Activity cropping has been on the Strava web version for a while, but it's always inconvenient because if you're uploading out in the field, say from the Strava mobile app on the phone, from the watch or from a bike computer, and you accidentally have driven somewhere in the car and you need to crop that off, you need to do that at home on a web browser or on a computer, and it's just not convenient. People just typically forget about it. They'll upload their rides or runs or activities and they'll snag a heap of comms in their car and not worry about it. It's the honest users of Strava who'll have to go through and flag that activity because they'll snag comms. I myself have a few legit comms near some busy roads, and as such I get quite a few notifications in my inbox. Quickly jumping over here and having a look at what I've got. Like, stole your mom? Google, that's just kind of weird. It's not what I meant at all, but you can see there are quite a few notifications coming through, and a large percentage of those are people who have ridden somewhere, jumped in the car, driven home or driven to the coffee shop and then hit stop. Those activities need to be trimmed because we've got to go in and flag those to keep the Strava data legit. This new app feature makes the process a lot easier and hopefully a lot more common for people to use. So yesterday, the family and I put this feature to the test. We went for a 6-kilometre walk around the lake, not quite the Llama Lab, but a Llama Lab test outdoors. So Yvonne and Max joined me for a 6-kilometre walk or hike. We jumped in the car and drove to the fish and chip shop, at which point I hit stop. Now I did record this with the phone. I also recorded it with my watch at the same time, and I did put the privacy to private. So I didn't snag anybody's KOMs or hiking comms or anything like that. So that didn't take place, but what I'll show you here is trimming the car part out of this ride. So what we have here is my feed. We click on the activity. We go to the dots on the top corner and we hit crop. And the way they've done this is pretty neat. It's quite simple. So you can only crop the start or the end of a ride. If you've gotten a car assistance in the middle of a ride, you can't crop that out. It's only the start and the end, same as the web version. But from here you can see you can, that's our walk, so I'm not going to crop any of that. Or you can go from seconds if you tick or if you press on the little arrows, but it's the end that I want to cut off. So you can see there's our car trip down the main road to the fish and chip shop. But we can also zoom in and find out when exactly we walked to the car. GPS will be a little bit all over the shop, but right, probably, well, there, and I can trim that with seconds going forward and back, you can see there. So I want to probably stop that as I'm walking up to the car right there. Or the blue was obviously the car trip. We can pinch zoom back out, hit save. Now once this is done, it's permanent on the ride that you can see, but the original isn't modified. So if you do screw this up, you can go back, export original, re-upload that, and then re-trim. Just as a tip for advanced players there. Hit save, crop submitted, excellent. We are processing the activity in the background, okay, good stuff. And that might take a few minutes. Boom, done, refresh, and we are there. That's kept it legit. Max speed is now from 80 kilometers per hour. Was there an 80k now? Shh. So there we go. That's it in action, that's how to do it, and hopefully it'll stop a lot of stolen comms happening out on Strava. So there we are for today, and who said Strava don't implement new features? There we go, we've got a new feature on the mobile app. Good stuff. As always, remember to hit thumbs up if you've liked this one and hit subscribe to support this channel. It's much appreciated. We'll see you soon.